Richard Nixon was born in Yorba Linda, California in 1913. He was raised in the
Quaker faith, and I refrain from alcohol, dancing, swearing, parties, and rock and roll music.
Nixon attended Whittier High School, where he suffered electoral defeat for the first time.
I spent the rest of my considerable time working to overcome this defeat.
In 1968, he completely redeemed himself of an earlier loss when he successfully secured the office of President of the United States. He achieved this through campaign promises of a return to normalcy.
Goodbye, you dirty hippies.
The silent majority, a.k.a.
June and Ward Cleaver,
embraced this message and placed Nixon in our country's highest office.
Once in office, Tricky Dick.
I'm not Tricky Dick.
A name earned by his not looking at the camera in the 1960 debates against Kennedy. Nixon had to deal with Vietnam. Nixon promised the silent majority
peace with honor
and a return to normalcy. This policy, called Vietnamization, put South Vietnam in the lead on the ground, with American air power in support. However, Nixon failed to tell everyone that he wanted peace through victory and invaded Cambodia.
Oops, I made a little mistake on that one.
The left goes crazy, resulting in a riot at Kent State, killing 4 students. Hit with another setback, the My Lai massacre, shit. Stop that thing.
It's okay. The execution.
The execution of 500 South Vietnamese villagers, the release of the Pentagon Papers, which confirmed and established the government was not telling the truth about the war. Instead of minimizing the American involvement, he was expanding our presence in Southeast Asia.
I think I might be in some kind of trouble.
It's right here. In a moment of brilliance, Nixon shocks the world by signing the SALT I treaty with the Soviet Union and establishes diplomatic relations with China, lessening the tensions globally in what was known as détente. Following a landslide re-election, the Democrats were a hot mess, and the growing popularity of conservatism led to this election. A couple of upstart journalists for the Washington Post began investigating rumors of corruption by the Creep.
That's not me.
The Committee to Re-elect the President. In 1973, the story of a burglary becomes the president's undoing. The break-in at the Watergate Hotel, the DNC headquarters, foiled a night security guard, highlighted Nixon's dirty tricks. Nixon circles the wagons, pays people off, and attempts to shut down the investigation.
No one was paid off. I'm not a crook. This is Richard Nixon. I solemnly swear that I didn't do it. I wasn't there.
Despite Nixon's protestations, the House Judiciary Committee takes up articles of impeachment. Certain of impeachment, Nixon resigns on August 9th, 1974.
Effective at noon tomorrow, I, your president, resign. Vice President Ford will be signed in. I regret this day. I want you to know that I'm not a crook.
This makes Gerald Ford the 38th president. Ford, as our first unelected president, pardoned Nixon as one of his first unofficial acts.